So I think most of you by now saw the video about the $245,000 SEC that I had some lovely commentary on last week. And usually when I read the comment section of a video like that, I'll put on some Kendrick and some J. Cole because I want to be nice and angry and ready to fire back at any detractors with below the belt punches. But in this case, I didn't get nearly as many as I wanted. I got like a couple of people that told me they disagreed with me as best they could. Some people felt that, you know, they give me this other ridiculous argument, to each his own, which is, I guess, fine if you're doing like a custom build on a brand new E63 or something like that. But anyway, I think the best response I got was from Fayez, because my buddy Fayez has his own AMG tribute car. And, you know, it was interesting because he actually knows the guy who built the 560 SEC wide body. His name is Arbor. I don't want to give him too much publicity because, you know, again, any publicity is good publicity, right? But apparently the guy likes to build custom SEC, so they're doing an M120 swap on a car, and they're doing another car that's like a new W220S class with a W111 cab body on it, which doesn't make any sense to me. They're doing some M156 builds. But I think the interesting thing that Fayez told me was that most of the panels in the car are carbon fiber. So let's talk a little bit about Pierre's opinion of carbon fiber. So cars that are valuable are made of metal. Cars that are not valuable are not made of metal. I understand that Corvettes are made of fiberglass, but I don't really view a Corvette as a great engineering solution. And I think that most people who own Corvettes will acknowledge that the biggest difficulty in dealing with the Corvette is its fiberglass body. Fiberglass is not a great medium to do anything with because you can't drill and tap it. After you get in an accident and it fractures, you can't bend it back out again. And that's what carbon fiber is. Carbon fiber is extremely strong, over-glorified fiberglass. If Mercedes built the 123 series out of fiberglass, people would be laughing about it. If Mercedes built the 123 series out of carbon fiber, they would still be laughing about it. If you look at certain carbon fiber cars, which I know we associate carbon fiber with extremely high performance cars. You know, cars that are designed to go fast, or cars that are designed to be all-out performance cars that are extremely lightweight. But carbon fiber is a very utilitarian kind of way to put a fender flare or a wide body in a car. In other words, it is fake. It is just like a silicone injected butt. It is just like a tummy tuck. It is just like tattooing your eyebrows on. Sometimes that might be the only way you can do it. Say, like if you're a burn victim, I'm sorry that that happened. You know, I understand that there are certain cosmetic things you might have to do. But at the same time, you know, if you're doing it as a cosmetic, quote unquote, enhancement, I'm sorry, it's a shortcut. It is, it's a shortcut, because if the people that were doing it were real craftsmen and Fayez, I don't care if I offend you or not, okay? I'm real. This is my life. If you want to do what I'm doing, give up being an orthopedic surgeon and go do this full time and, you know, see how much you like it. But I've earned the right to call out BS if I want to. Carbon fiber work is not real craftsmanship. And riveting carbon fiber onto an SEC and then making, I actually found out some other stuff too, so I have to thank Fayez for this as well. They're having the 3-piece wheels made, which they're probably better quality than what AMG put on the car when the car was new, because the 3-piece wheels would crack. But Still, it's not a real AMG three-piece wheel. It's a replica three-piece wheel. And this is where I have problems. I have problems with replica stuff, replica wide body parts, replica three-piece wheels, replica this, replica that. You know, it's not AMG heritage stuff. The only way to build an AMG car is with AMG parts. You can't replicate the parts and say, oh, this is AMG. You shouldn't even call it, as far as I'm concerned, an AMG tribute car, because most of the time, AMG tribute cars have stuff done on them that AMG would never have allowed. Like on our SEC, for example, if you're going to have a ridiculous wide body car like that, AMG would actually have to look the car over and approve it for TÜV testing, TÜV. And TÜV usually rejects everything. They're mean. They're nasty. If you've ever dealt with TÜV is actually the proper pronunciation. I think you understand what I'm saying. But, I mean, overall, I don't like the idea of using a nice car to make an M156 conversion or an AMG tribute or anything like that, you know. And you know, when I get these people that bother me, you know, there are, unfortunately, with all circles, whether it's a political party or sometimes a church or sometimes a bureaucratic government organization like the IRS, you have good people and bad people. The good people in the classic car hobby are the people that appreciate cars for what they are and don't have to have some ridiculous Instagram mobile that they can post all over the internet to try to get more attention for themselves. The bad people are the ones that are taking cars up, cutting them up to try to fulfill some, you know, preteen virgin fantasy and charging a crap load of money for it. And of course, there's middle ground somewhere in between. I understand that some people just want to have a tribute car or they want to have a cosmetically modified car. Okay, whatever. I can understand that. It doesn't make you a bad person. But when you're chopping up good cars for a profit, and at the end of the day, you're getting into your Ford pickup truck and heading back to your house and wherever, and, you know, going to bed at night and you know, thinking about what you're going to eat for breakfast the next morning, and you're not really totally dedicated to the cars and doing research and stuff like that, you know, I don't really like you. Sorry. I'm just not going to apologize for being a purist. And I think a lot of people want for me to do that. But, you know, there's got to be somebody who is adamantly flying the purism flag. And that's going to be me. And if anybody wants to challenge me on it, I'm just going to either ignore them or make fun of them. So that's all. Anyway, nothing wrong with putting a nice set of wheels in your car. You know, if you want to have a set of three-piece AMG wheels made, make them. Do it. You know, you want 15-inch bunts on your 1972 ADS, put them on. You know, whatever. That's fine. But just keep something in mind, and that's that when you start saying, oh, I want to hot rod my car with this ridiculous modern engine, you're ruining the beauty of the car, and that's really where the problem is. Okay, so if you enjoyed watching this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you didn't, then too bad. Leave your comments below. I'm going to probably read all of them for this video because it's interesting. And in the meantime, leave us an applause or a thumbs up and tap the bell for notifications so that you know when our videos are coming out. And we'll connect with you guys soon with another great video about Classic Mercedes.